I say if this is your first time here, hi, I'm Manna. I'm a clear audience tarot card reader, so I listen to music when I'm looking at cards. I don't own the rights to any of these songs, just a random shuffle of songs from one of my playlists. So the first song up for tonight is going to be Blind Rain. Blind Rain. Blind Melon. No rain. Yeah, we've had rain for like 3 days straight, so I'm over it. But anyway, I wasn't even going to do a reading tonight. Honestly, I just got off early because I was over with the rain and I was just going to come home and do my own thing. But I got nosy and I started pulling cards and I was like, maybe if it's worth it, I'll do a reading. So I have a couple of cards already pulled. I saw some birds today and I'm going to review them really quick and then go straight into tarot. So, geese flying over top of my house when I got home, very loud. Your dreams and desires are calling you to action. The journey begins today. For some of you guys, probably literally is, because you're finally taking the steps necessary. Some of you guys finally getting the message and already moving forward. Some of you guys still may need a little bit of a push. So today is the day. Get moving. It's time. 117. Instantly manifesting. 7. You're on the right track. So get moving. Saw a lot of cardinals today as well, and I haven't really seen them very much, even though it's our state bird, but I saw a bunch of them today. Stand tall and proud. See the leadership role unfolding ahead of you. So yes, step into your authority, your leadership role, first and foremost for yourself and the direction you want to go with your life. Lead yourself to something better. And of course, the owls have been heavy. So, White Owl, the wisdom and messages of the divine are within you. Your intuition is correct. Follow your inner wisdom without fail. So you have everything inside of yourself at this time. You have the wisdom, you have the intuition. You should be finding courage. Your dreams and desires very loudly screaming at you at this time, just like the honking of the geese flying over top of my house. And the cardinals telling you you got it. Stand tall and proud. You're a leader. Step into your role. And I'll review the mystical shaman cards because I have not drawn new ones yet. But yes, step into your role as a leader because you are in your sun energy right now, which is 53, singles down to 8, and 8 is abundance. So like I said, yes, because you've come back in a beautiful way. 4, probably angels helping you to do so. Going through a soul retrieval. Getting back to who you are, who you were before you were preconditioned by everybody else in this world to be something that you truly weren't. Getting back to the things that interest you, the things that pique your heart to want to open up and be a part of this world, who you authentically really are. And that number is 49, which is 13. That's the female Ascendant Masters. 313 on the timer. Ascendant Masters once again. But the female Ascendant Masters have been very heavily here trying to help you balance out information within yourself and externally within the world. One of them popped up last night, as a matter of fact. Sekhmet. Sekhmet. Look into her. She is a very powerful goddess, and she's here at this time to help you get over this curse, this negative energy, repetitive thought patterns, people, situations, everything that's holding you back or has been holding you back. You're ready to let it go. Number at the top, 14, singles down to 5, which is big changes, and you are so ready for those big changes. This is Beck, dreams. Yep, absolutely. Ready to get rid of the curse so you can go and follow your dreams, just like the goose said. Your dreams are calling you at this time, so use the wisdom of the owl. Use the courage and the resilience of the eagle. Courage and adaptability of the hummingbird. And the duck, which tells you to find simple pleasures. Speaking of the eagle and the hummingbird, adaptability, resilience, adaptability, and courage. And you have all 3 of those to help you get over this curse. Use your wisdom and your intuition. So into the tarot, 440, instant manifestations, new beginnings, 0, new beginnings. 4, angels helping you now that you're at these new beginnings. They're trying to lead you to stay on the right path that you're already headed down. Many of you guys finally taking those steps, finally doing it. And I'm so proud of you, because the first card is the Six of Cups. Finally letting go of the past, focusing on the future, your dreams, getting mature about your future and yourself, taking care of yourself, growing up, really seeing reality of things through your adult eyes, your healed adult eyes. Some of you guys may be leaving your situation, like fully moving away from whatever has been holding you back, because you can't grow in that situation. So you're to the point to where you're just like, I'm willing to completely give it up and distance myself altogether. That's this decision that's coming up. And so far, that's the only one I have. I have 4 cards. May draw some more after this. We'll see. But the decision is about your abundance. So now that you're over here trying to let go of the past, trying your best to focus on the future and move forward, you have a decision to make regarding your abundance, because some of you guys still feeling very insecure, feeling unstable about life and crippled by fear at this time. And it may be manifesting itself into you having a lack of motivation because of the self-doubts and the fears. You're neglecting yourself and maybe some of your responsibilities. So yeah, you're trying to let go, but at the same time, it may be pushing you into a bit of a, maybe a depressive phase because of the things that you're going through at this time. A lot on your shoulders. Body aches has been something that's been popping up a lot lately, specifically neck, back, and shoulders. But yeah, some of you guys carrying that insecurity and that fear heavily on your body at this time. So you have to make a choice to meet that head on, basically. Feel those feelings, get to the root of it, and release it, so that you're releasing the situation and the past, because that is what energy you're in. You're letting go of things. So you need to let go of whatever is making your body feel like this. At this time, your body is basically being like an antenna or a GPS directing you. Whatever is stressing you out, whatever is making you have these internal feelings that are now physically manifesting, because your body's going to follow where your mind goes. And if your mind has been in a negative place of repetitive thoughts, maybe surrounded in a negative situation or negative people, you have been carrying a lot of stress and a lot of worry on you, which is now physically manifesting in your body. So if you don't want that to become a burden for you, as you shouldn't, because you got a lot of stuff coming to you in the near future, so you want to make sure that you're healthy to receive all of these dreams that you're going to be getting. So it's your responsibility at this time to nurture yourself, to put yourself first. Yes, you are naturally someone that's concerned with the welfare of other people, but you also need to be concerned with the welfare of you. A18, abundance, instantly manifesting. Palindrome energy, reflective. So maybe reflect that energy back to yourself at this time. Pour that abundance, because that's the card. Pour that abundance into you, so then you can be a capable person that is able to nurture themselves and then able to nurture other people if you see fit to do so. But use your discernment. It is not your job to fix other people. You can be there of support, but that's probably how you ended up in the situation that you either previously were in or the situation you should be trying to get out of right now. Don't overextend yourself. Fill your own cup up at this time. So the next card is the Eight of Swords in reverse. So you're finding liberation. 9/11. 9 means baby steps, light workers get to work now. 11, of course, instantly manifesting things. This is Guns N' Roses. Patience. Yes, patience at this time as well. There are things that are moving. There are things that are changing. Maybe even things being moved around in the background about your angels, in particular with the abundance that's coming to you in 2025, the year of the snake, by the way. If I haven't mentioned it in a while, I don't have my book here to tell you fully about it, but wisdom, transformation, ancient wisdom. It's just supposed to be a really good year for fertility, movement, love, new beginnings across the board. So with this 8 of Swords energy and you having the patience while letting go of the past and working on nurturing yourself and pouring into your own cup, giving your abundance to yourself at this time, you're starting to feel liberated, empowered, maybe finding some mental clarity for the situation, starting to overcome your fears. And that's what happens when you start to pour into yourself and you sit with your own energy and your own thoughts and your own dreams. You get empowered about things. You find that clarity that you need because you're not being influenced by anybody else's behaviors, anyone else's thoughts or opinions. It's just you patiently being there with your emotions and your feelings and really feeling it deep in yourself, because you need to. You have to process this stuff so it does not keep coming back up and rearing its ugly little head in every relationship that's supposed to be coming to you in the future. Remember, Pluto in Aquarius, 20-year cycle. You want 20 years of good luck. 1111, instant manifestation. So 20 years of good luck. So liberate yourself. Find that empowerment by nurturing yourself so you can have mental clarity to overcome your fears. You might have to break some ties, sever some connections. You are finally ending your self-deception. So the rose-colored glasses are off. You are seeing things realistically for what they really are. And that is what is allowing you to move forward at this time and overcome the obstacles that have been in your way, or the obstacles that are still there. You are finding the mental clarity to be able to think of a solution to get out of it. So in short, it's emancipating you at this time. And I'm so proud of you guys. While you're in that energy of liberation, there's the Page of Pentacles card, new job. Like I said, for some of you guys, in the next year, you are going to have new income coming in from somewhere. Good news and earthly matters. Solid beginnings. So once again, with the beginnings, but a solid foundation of it. Starting to set some goals. There's opportunities starting to increase. There's income, increase to income. Some negotiations happening, and there may be an open-minded person involved in your future. Could be a business collaboration, could be a friend, or even romance. Like I said, marriages they were popping up left and right previously. I haven't seen it heavily recently, but like I said, love is there. Some of you guys may become some type of mentor to people, maybe a counselor, a coach, like a life coach or something like that, a speaker, a teacher, some type of scholar. Or you may want to pursue your own knowledge further, maybe go back to school yourself, or just find a thirst for knowledge in general. Like myself, I'm probably never going to go back to school, but I'm constantly online every day learning something new. So that might be some of you guys. You might be heavily into, like, just at this time while you're going through your spiritual awakening, 1333 Ascendant Masters. Once again, you want to soak up all the information you can because you're trying desperately to understand what's going on. What's going on with you? What's going on with the world, spirituality? What can you do to help yourself create a better reality for yourself? If you're still here watching this, I know for a fact that's something that you probably do on a regular basis. And that is going to pay off for you because you are studying. You're opening your mind up, enlightening yourself more. Knowledge truly is power. So always, I try to learn something new every day. So let's see what else we got in the tarot for you guys. Those are the 4 that I pulled previously. So we'll see what else it has to say. Hopefully it stays in some good energy. But there are many different stories happening within the collective. Yes, that's why I always say take what resonates, because there will be things that apply to you and there will be things that don't. In most cases, these don't read exactly for every person. Sometimes, but you just got to kind of figure out a way to apply it to your life. If it does. If it does not, do not try to force the situation. Don't do it. Like I said, this is a collective message. This is not an individual reading. I do them sometimes, but this is not it. All right, another choice. Let me see what these two got to say real quick. Oh, yes! This card was up yesterday. It was the one card pull that I did yesterday morning, and I read about it earlier. So check out yesterday's reading. This applies with this as well, probably for some of you guys. So Chariot, 7. Once again, I said 7. You're on the right path, and 7 is the number of you. This is POD. I won't bow down. No, you're not in this Chariot energy right here. That's victory. Overcoming obstacles again. That's the second time that was mentioned, because it was also over here, overcoming obstacles with the reverse 8 of Swords energy. You are becoming unbound. Wiggling out, getting free and moving away. I'm so excited. And fast. That's what the Chariot means. Fast moving energy. So victory, overcoming obstacles, success, ambition, determination, willpower. You're finding some control over the situation because you're starting to be self-disciplined a little bit more, putting in that hard work and focus on yourself and what you want, those hopes, those dreams, those goals, those relationships, man. So starting to triumph, get some progress. You are single-mindedly focused on what you need to do at this time, because you are finding the courage, you are creating the mastery and the skill for whatever you are focused on at this time, and quickly. On the right path. And like I said earlier, new job situation. So some of those skills and mastery that you may be learning about at this time may have something to do with a job situation. No, we're not going to play right now. He's excited for you, so he wants to get in the mix and play too. So the choice then is the Knight of Pentacles, routine. Are you going to have patience and perseverance while you're waiting on this unexpected source of money? And don't wait. That's where the studying and all of that comes into play. During this idle time where you are thinking and believing that things will manifest, because see, I'm trying to change that from being like waiting. While you are intentionally doing things and having thoughts to help yourself manifest this future for yourself, remain patient, continue to persevere, because you have unexpected sources of income or money coming. Time heals all wounds, so this is a good time as well to go ahead and work on those inner childhood wounds and maybe some karmic relationships that you may be healing from as well, maybe family, friends, even romantic situations. I'm sure there's been a lot of wounds for some of you guys that were recently opened up during the holiday season. Maybe not intentionally, but subconsciously, maybe some things have not been dealt with, having to do with your, healing, your inner child. And this is called I Have a Need by Black Light Burns. So maybe your inner child has a need at this time for you to work on them while you are intentionally using your thoughts and your time and your actions while things are being orchestrated in the background for you to get this unexpected income. Become a reliable person who's trustworthy, and most of you guys probably already are, but continue to work hard and build collaborations with other people so you can reach your goal. So that's going to be the choice. You can either live in that kind of energy while the abundance, the situations are being put into position. You can do that and choose to be patient and work on yourself and create a good, reliable base for yourself. Or you could become impatient. And in doing so, you're going to end up lacking inspiration because you're expecting everything to just happen right now without being patient, one, on yourself. So if you don't have patience for yourself, you're definitely not going to have it for the situation. There's nothing that you are doing wrong at this time. The only thing you should be focused on is resting yourself, working on your inner healing still continuously, lifelong process, and figuring out a way to liberate yourself from this situation that has been trying to pull you down back into repetition. So if you become impatient and instead focus too much on the money, obviously it's going to make you very greedy. And you're going to end up making decisions too hasty and therefore making mistakes. Probably ending up surrounding yourself around a bunch of people that aren't inspiring you to do anything because they aren't inspired to do anything with themselves. So remember that you are the company you keep. Be selective and have discernment about who you allow around you at this time, because you are investing your time, which is your energy. You're giving it to them. So wouldn't you rather give it to yourself so you can help this chariot move this energy in for you faster, instead of investing it in people that just want to pull you into a repetitive, greedy, impatient cycle of life, which will only continue to bring you more of the curse. That's the cycle. You have to break out of that. 21, 23. So soul tie connections ascending, and I like that energy. So I'm going to try to see if I can get a couple more from the tarot deck. If not, we'll move on to oracles. So what are the last couple of cards that you have? And that one tried to slide. I'll take it. So you can get another one. I feel like maybe I should probably just keep that because it's good news. It's the Emperor card again, and I believe that was the card that popped up last night for you guys. So still in the Emperor energy, helping that Chariot bring that page in with that job. That's the money right there. The Emperor is stability, structure, protecting yourself and what's yours and who you love. This is Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers, Running Down a Dream. And that's you, 2222 soul tie connections, maybe twin flames in love. So yes, especially if you're in that Emperor energy, you are like there. You are top shelf material for somebody. You're probably not going to sit on that for very long at all. So continue doing what you're doing. You are in your Emperor energy, basically High Priestess energy. Live in it. You're ambitious, starting to get some control on your life, finding practicality. You're fearless, getting out of that fearful stage of life because you're focused and you're disciplined. I love it. Dependability, yes. I don't know that this is going to give, so I'll give you the bottom card. Oh, conflict. Competition, fighting, arguments, disagreement, struggle. I was hoping it was a good card. Opposition, battles, aggression, temper clashing. And this is probably happening. This is that energy that's trying to make you cycle. Chances are you guys are trying to get out of something. And I just got distracted because I saw this card. So now I'm going to have to read it because that's how I do. When I see it, I read it. So there's some competition. It could be directly in your face or it could be secret competition. Maybe you have some fake family, fake friends, maybe fake love interests. Like I said, karmic relationships that have been in the background during this time. This whole situation over here that you're probably having to let go. Secret competition there, fighting and arguments, which probably led you to the place of having to walk away from it in the first place. Struggle and opposition, battles, tempers clashing over personality and egos, chaos, being defensive and territorial. So yeah, there's been a lot of fighting happening and may still be happening at this time. Once you get into your chariot and you take yourself away from this situation to go collect your abundance and receive your good news, there still may be some conflict that you're going to have to deal with, because typically, especially if you're dealing with a narcissist, they don't like to see that you're doing better without them. So Prepare yourself mentally and physically for what you have coming in the future for yourself. Because 20, and then this thing goes down to 2, and I will read, I'll read that real quick, 20 and 2. But judgment, awakening. Yes, at this time you are going through an awakening. That's what's getting you away from this situation. You're finding judgment about that whole situation. Could be judgment about yourself, and do not be too hard or judgmental on yourself. That's the last thing that you need right now. If you have picked yourself up and used your intuition and your wisdom to stand tall, and I'm saying this as I'm looking at these bird cards, because you want to follow your dreams and your desires that are loudly calling you. The new job situation, the Emperor energy that's coming in fast. Because you made the decision to be patient for what you wanted while you were letting go of all this. You were so liberated. I'm telling you, you got this. Let that conflict go. Let them fight with themselves. You are going through an awakening and a renewal at this time. You're finding decisiveness for yourself. May feel a little homesick because, like I said, some of you guys are having to give up your entire lives at this time. So you may be mourning that situation or homesick for the idea of what you thought you were getting yourself into, if that makes sense. Like the fairy tale of what you thought you were getting yourself into. You're homesick for the idea of what you thought you were getting, and now realizing that that just doesn't exist. So now you're trying to figure out how to find a balance between blame and forgiveness. It's the final examination of everything that's been happening. And so right now at this time, a lot of you guys are starting to reap what you sow, basically. Everything that you've been focused on in the past is now in the present showing itself. And if you don't like what you are in, if you're in conflict, this is no doubt hella good. If you're not feeling hella good and you got doubt because of all this energy over here that may be creating that insecurity, that was the decision, then you got to go ahead and let that go, because a mandatory choice. You have to make a choice to make your life better. Yes, it is time to put judgment on the situation and lay it to rest. 20. Your connection with the Creator is strong and clear. God asks you to fill your heart and mind with faith. Ask heaven for help in doing so if you desire. Your faith is being rewarded right now. So even if you're going through a challenging time right now, continue to keep the faith. Keep the faith, y'all. Keep the faith. Even during these challenging, conflicting times. 2, everything's fine. See, that's why you need to keep the faith. Everything's fine and will continue to be so. Keep believing. Especially since your feelings of hope lead to more positive outcomes. The angels can buoy your faith if you'll ask them for help, or your faith, whatever. They'll help you. Just ask them. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and end it with the tarot. I will pull a angel card, and that'll be it for you guys tonight. But yeah, awakening's happening. People finally starting to get some movement going on. I love it. Emperor Chariot energy. Yes. Go chase your dreams at this time. All right, what do you got to say to the collective? These cards are always so hard to shuffle. And of course, I would get like not even a card for you guys. Out of all the cards in the deck, I get that. All right, we got acceptance and eternity. So first up, acceptance. Accept yourself. Accept all this abundance that wants to come to you. Feel hella good and accept that shit. I love this. There is nothing about you that you need to fix. Reclaim the disowned parts of you that yearn for love and acceptance. You're beautiful just the way you are. And yes, you are, because come on, you went through the soul retrieval. Coming back in a beautiful way. So beautiful just the way you are. Hearing Bruno Mars in my head right now. You're beautiful just as you are. Regardless of any faults you may perceive you have, you are an eternally radiant being of light. And I love that that says eternally, because the next one's eternity. So you are an eternally radiant being of light. Of course you are, because you're the sun. Of course you are. You're the sun, man. Come on now. Come on. So excited. I'm dropping cards. This is corn. Somebody, someone. Somebody, someone. You, yup. You are going to be somebody, someone. If you aren't already, like I said, you're not going to sit on that shelf for very long at all in 2025. Somebody is going to see this bright sun shining, and they are going to want to bask in all the glory that is you. I'm telling you what I know, what I feel happening. Accept all that you are and just be you. Because that's how you're going to attract the person that really wants you. Be authentically you. You want to have a relationship with somebody that wants to accept you for who you really are, not who you have to pretend to be. Don't be a people pleaser. Please yourself. And then doing that, you will attract who you need to yourself. Accept all that you are and just be you. When you truly accept yourself, the whole world will magically and lovingly transform. So 2025, year of transformation. That's how you can get it moving. That's part of the soul retrieval, finding the beauty in you. Eternity. Gently move your awareness from the external world to the world of light within your heart. Allow each breath to heal you as you drift to a place beyond time. Eternity exists within you, forever sparkling like a diamond. You are, in essence, a shining star, forever transforming to ever greater light. And you are. So go ahead and live in that sun energy. Call upon the eagle for the courage and the resilience. The hummingbird for the adaptability and the resilience. The goose wants you to follow your dreams and your desires, intuition and wisdom with the owl. And the cardinal is telling you to stand tall and proud. You're a leader. You got this. Accept who you are and move forward confidently. Hope you guys got something from this. Until next time, you're on the right path. Keep doing what you're doing. You got this.